Hey everyone, welcome to Friday Night Live number 229. Sorry, my computer is over this way, so if you see me looking over here, it's the computer. Sit and Spin number 22. If you're watching the replay, welcome. Leave me a comment down below and hit the like button. And if you are currently here with me live, please leave me a comment in the chat and hit the like button as well. Welcome everybody. So my computer is over here, my spinning wheel's here, I have my phone over here. So if you see me looking over here, and I'm going to try to talk to the camera that's over here. So yes, I have my notebook, I have the phone to draw winners, I have sound effects. I'm going to be spinning alone tonight. Katie, poor Katie, please say a prayer for her. She has electricians at her house doing some work, so she is not going to be able to be here. She might be on the live with me on Tuesday or next Friday. So it's going to be, if I miss anything, y'all scream it out in the chat. Don't use caps, but keep repeating it. I will try my best to keep up with the chat. Let me get rid of this ad. And we have MimiTammy. We have Angela Wright. Welcome in, ladies. We have Patricia, Yarny Cat Crochet. She's making a baby blanket and fixing to have some coffee. We have Karen ABQ, welcome in. And Cindy Lulu, welcome in. Aisha's Handmade Items, welcome in. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, DenyseLee. Thank you so much, Kendra. I'm trying to heart it. Thank you so much, sweetie. She says, TGIF, 80 degrees here at the cabin. Yeah, it was in the 80s here as well. And 32 a couple of nights ago, so go figure. But today is officially, I think, the first day of spring. Welcome in, RoseannAlexander. So how is everybody doing? Y'all having a good Friday? Hey, Sally, welcome in. So I don't know how well y'all are gonna be able to see the fiber I'm spinning today. Aw, thank you so much, Denise. Let me also hit the heart before it goes up too much and I can't get to it. No, Bridget's not on tonight. Katie was supposed to be with me, but she's having some major electrical problems at her house, and so she's got electricians there. They ended up having to turn off the power to do some work, so she may be with me on Tuesday or next Friday when I have Bridget on. We're not completely sure yet, so yes. Thank you, Denise. And her super chat says, happy first day of spring. Karen says, yep, good day, just hot, 90 and woo! 90 degrees there? Holy dang. Welcome in, Barry. Storms Radios. Hi, MichelleJ. Who is having electrical problems? Katie. She was supposed to be here tonight with me, and her stove and microwave keep cutting off completely. And they thought it was like a breaker. They replaced the little breaker. It happened again. So they ended up having to shut off her power completely. So that's why she's not with us today. But she sends her love to everybody. So I don't know. She might pop up in the chat if she has a internet reception. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Welcome in, Demetra. Yep, it's hot, and I'm one who doesn't like the heat. Yes, same here. I hate extreme heat and extreme cold. Yes, she is, Barry. She is very, very sweet and kind. 76 in Indiana. Well, that's better than here. I think it was like 82 or 83. But anyway, I was going to show y'all the fiber I am working on today. I've already spun up one hank of this already. That's the one I have connected. I'm gonna get one. Now, I did show this on the video yesterday. This is the Whisper colorway. Now, I'm not sure how much is actually gonna show up on the different colors, but it's got like a reddish pink in there, pink, purple, a dark purple, a light purple, hot pink, light pink, peach, kind of I don't know, white-ish light color. So, and I broke down the 2 ounces of fiber into 8 of these strips. And so some of the colors that are in this are not even in each strip. But I think it's very funny because when I turn it a certain way, different colors will pop up out of the strand. So, yeah. And I have a box that I always put my fiber in. So I'm not putting it on the floor. It's going in a box. 2 ounces fits in there perfectly. And my bobbin is a 2 ounce bobbin. So we hit 54 today. Wahoo! Yahoo! Well, that's, I guess, good if you've been having some freezing. Let's see if we are 80 here and I'm completely loving it. Well, I mean, if you've been having a cold spell, I guess that is understandable. You could enjoy the 80 degrees, but we got a lot of humidity, so it makes it good. Welcome in, KimG. I have the air on anytime it's above 73. We got the air condition on too. So and hopefully we don't have any technical problems this time. But I did post on the community tab all the entry winners that had been drawn on Tuesday's live. Welcome in, Danny Joe. 88 East Texas today, hot and humid. Wow, you beat us in temperature. It was in the zeros last night, and I was out after midnight in the yard filming meteorites and whatnot. Oh, that is cool. Cool, cool. So I guess there was a meteorite shower. I like watching those sometimes. 50s. I was about to say, that's pretty cold. 50s. Okay, gotcha, Barry. It's okay. I can understand. I mean, keyboard, yeah, sometimes kind of is finicky. 86 Cindy Lulu says, here right now, enjoying the windows up, fresh air and feels wonderful. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have very high humidity, it can feel nice. 87 sunny in Temple. Cindy says supposed to be 56. I think we are having an early summer. I bet so. Such a strange weather for March. I'm honestly grateful for any heat. My body does not do well with any chill in the air. Yeah, I can understand that. 75 right now, Barry. Not bad. And then my computer says activate Windows. I have Windows 8 on here and never activated it because when I would try to input the code, it would never accept it. So I just left it. And I bought one time that was supposed to be for Windows 8. Never accepted it. And I'm just like, well, what's the point? You like to watch meteors? Me too. Me too. Aw. Well, thank you so much, Gainy Joe. Happy Friday, y'all, she says. Happy Friday to you as well. Oops, already messed up. That's supposed to be. Got you down. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Noel, welcome in. You're not very late. I mean, 12 minutes. We've been live 12 minutes, so it's okay. Trying to look at the, that computer for the time, and I'm like, it ain't telling me nothing. Well, it seems half the number keys at the top of the keyboard aren't working, but I still have the number pad. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah. Hi, Sandy Dandy. Welcome in. Glad you could make the sit and spin. Aw, that's sweet, Barry. Thank you. I already spun one of these up today, so this is going to be my second hank of yarn that I've spun today. But I've been working hard at spinning yarn for the next live sale, and this will be number 6. So just since I got it Wednesday, I spun 2 Wednesday, 2 Thursday, and then 2 on Friday. So how hot is your? I thought she said maybe what it was, but I can't remember. Welcome in, Jennifer Redgate. Oh, what are those? Is that supposed to be a puppy? Or that's a person waving, but I can't tell what the second. Oh, that's a heart eyes and a big smile. It looks like a dog from where I'm sitting, like big pink dog eyes or something. Feels like just a minute. I know. Time goes so quick when you're live, honestly. It's like you blink and it's like an hour later. Spinning is magical. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't get it at first. It took some trying. I couldn't get the pedaling with my foot and then also the drafting with my hands at the same time. It took me a little while, to like 3 or 4 days before I could actually get both to do at the same time. Hi, Nisi. Welcome in. How are your hands holding up? Mine, they're okay. I mean, sometimes I have a little problems with my left one, but luckily it hasn't bothered me in a while. There's some sort of ligament in here that will catch every once in a while, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Hi, Michelle Plays Hooky. Welcome in. Thank you so much. No, this is Amelia. I'm still waiting to, there's two little pieces on River Song I have to fix into place. But I just fixed I put some leather around the orifice because the cup hook I had it sitting in, it was grinding a really bad sound. So I glued some leather around it to soften the noise. And also I didn't want it wearing away on the brass coupling that it's the orifice. So I'm waiting to fix like 2 more parts on it. So before I start actually fully using it. Thank you so much, Michelle. You just have to make magic with it after you spin it. Well, I hope you enjoy I hope everybody enjoys the yarn that y'all bought at the last live sale. Today has been a lot easier than yesterday. Is everything okay? The sun is blinding me. Had to pull the shade down. Woohoo! We hit the goal already. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all, everyone. And thank you, Sandy, for doing the last. Hopefully I can part it before it goes away. Hi, Mama G. Welcome in. Hugs to you as well. All right. Sandy. Did the last one, I believe, Mommy. Yes, Sandy. Okay. All right, so everybody that just did the supers and helped meet the goal, y'all get an extra 2 added on. So Kendra, your 1 turns to 3. Denise, yours turns to 3. Michelle, yours turns to 3. Danny Joe, you did a 5. So that 6 turns into 8. And Sandy, your 6 turns into 8. So can't wait to use it. Oh, I'm glad. I almost got more of that fiber too, but I tried to get ones that I hadn't done yet, you know, like to see if I liked them, especially the tweed. The tweed ones, I was like, I know Katie loves spinning tweed. I've never spun it, and it gave me a little bit of problems, but it's okay. I struggled through it. Aw, thank you. Mama G here donated a membership. Thank you so much. And Nisi got it. Aw. Well, thank you so much, Mama G, for donating a membership. And Nisi. And this is for Nisi. And welcome in, Terry. I was gonna put the cap back on, but I think I'll just leave it. All right. Anyway, so as I was saying, the tweed, I would get to bits where it would come out in a huge clump, and I'm just like, I don't like when it does that. I'm very kind of OCD about, I want it to be consistent, you know. And when it gets a really thick part, I've got to stop, untwist, and thin it down. It's just, you know, I don't like that. Now, I mean, there are a lot of people that like, uh, you know, I would consider it called art yarn, but technically that's not true art yarn. But to me, that would be in the classification with it because it goes a big chunk to thin, you know. But I try to be consistent in when I do roving. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Dean Joe. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Uh, let me just go with it and do the art. I tried. I seriously have tried. I can't I can't get past it. I have tried. All right, we have I think that Nikki's Stitches, Maritza's Craft, which I think that's Maritza's Yarn Craft. Lisa Gadbury. Debbie Walker, no relation to Debbie Walker. But I do, it's funny, I do have a relative, Deborah Walker. And TR2Y. Oh. Yeah. R2Y. Oh, chat don't. Okay, yeah, I can explain the rules. Gifted members must attend at least one live in the month they've been gifted a membership and comment on one video that is not a giveaway for their entry as a gifted member to go into the monthly giveaway, which I left my notebook over there. And usually I have it with me to mark you off as attended a live when you come in the chat. And you only need to get marked off once. And it doesn't matter if the comment that you leave is from a video that's 2 years ago, just as long as it's not a giveaway. I don't count the giveaways because some people only come for the giveaways. So that's why I say comment on a video that's like a Yarny Talk Thursday, a short, or a tutorial or something. But yes. Now, if you pay for your own membership, you're automatically in there. It's only the gifted members that have to do that because I would put all these gifted members in and they're not active on the channel. So if I ever drew them, they never do it. So it's just to weed out the ones that don't want to be put in or don't participate. Welcome back, MimiTammy. I'm going to try and knit a Sophie scarf. Patricia says, which email do you use? I see two in my addresses. technically, I still use both, but the one I put in the description box, Crystal, the Yarny Chicken at gmail.com, is the one I use for like winners and my live sales. But you can get me at either, actually. So. Oh, it jumped again. I'm hoping the com is enough yardage for it. It's a small stock. If not, email me and I can always order some more of that for you. Yes, congrats to all the new members. Terry goes, that's me, Crystal. With the screaming emoji face, I guess. You love that idea. That's a great rule. Yeah, because I kept having to redraw, and I draw members that got gifted memberships, and I'm like, how can I make this easier on me and weed out the ones that either don't know they get, you know, maybe they don't check their email and they don't get email notifications. I do. When I get gifted a membership to somebody's channel, I get an email notification, so I get alerted. Some people may not check their emails, or it might go to spam, or they don't have the email notifications set. So you never know, you know. Welcome in, Janice. Anyway, all right, let's get to spinning some yarn. I at least want to, or they have alias for Crafty T, more subs and watch hours. Thank you, Terry. Oh, I get it. I get it now. Oh, that's me. And the emoji face. So, okay, now I know that TR2Y is Terry, her other alias. Awesome. I think it was a great idea. No redraws. Yes, no redraws since I did that. And I'm very, very happy about that. It was so discouraging. I draw 2 or 3 times, and third time's the last time. And I would be like, oh, please get somebody, third time, please get somebody that will claim. Luckily, every time that's happened, they always would claim. So, yay. Hi, Dee. Welcome in. All right. I am going to start spinning. If I miss any comments, say it several times, but I'm pretty good at trying to keep up with it. So, and this one, and I am spinning it up as like a 3-weight, so it's a little thicker. And then so you can see the colors too better. I just should have got my glasses. And actually, I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I ended up fixing my whirl on Amelia. I had problems with it kind of. Oh, thank you so much, Dee. I had problems with the whirl, and it's the wooden piece right here, kind of coming loose. I think it was stripped. And so Jorge, my neighbor that helped me make the new flyers, I'm going to do a howl for you, Dee. Bigfoot howl. And he had suggested with the new flyers, instead of like gluing them on, to put Teflon tape, the tape that you use on water pipes and stuff, you know, like the white washi type tape. Anyway, so I put it on my drive shaft there, and it has not come loose once. I'm so excited. But welcome back to the Yarny Cat Club. Had an owl hooting this afternoon in the woods, which was great since they usually do it late at night. That's interesting. I watched this really cute short the other day on owls. It was so cute. Hi, Margie. Welcome in. I'm excited to see the new yarn. I'm loving the shimmer in this. And also it's quieter too. So whatever it was noise it was making, I mean, it still makes a noise, but it's not as noisy. I bet it's warming up for you down there too. We had 54 today. Yeah, it was in the 80s. Like not ready for hot weather at all. Hi Terry, from your alias account. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Why is Butler Family Farms name highlighted weird? Yes, it's a multicolored fiber. That is strange how it's like their name is engraved. Does anybody else see that, or is it just me? I've got to scroll back up. Oh, thank you so much, Janice. Let me get to the thank you so much, Dee, for gifting the memberships. We have, I will show you in a minute, Gainy Joe, once I get done writing down everything. And yes, it is a variegated fiber. The colorway was called Whisper. Okay, we have Desi. Scandalous Creations. Butler Family Farm. Susan Ardoin with yarn. That's a long one. My Renaissance Grandma. Whoops, I'm and 5. Okay. Oh, I just scrolled down on my actual page. I meant to scroll down in the chat. Okay. I've got to open up my other email. You need me to look now, Michelle Plays Hooky? Look, chat jumped. Thank you so much, Janice. Scream and go. Sorry. Trying to heart it, it won't heart. Got you down, Janice. Thank you so much. I finally got scheduled in June for my island replacement. Scary but exciting. At 70, I'm hoping it will help my eyes. Goodness gracious. I hope everything goes well, Karen. That does sound very scary. Tacos are ready. Last day for me on the spring break. Jay and Melanie are both off Saturday and Sunday. Hi, Lisa Gillette. Welcome in. Not feeling well. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope you feel better. In other words, Ava and Lexi are all theirs. Sorry, not chatting much. Busy with family. Oh, that is fine, Cindy Lulu. Just let me go in the background. Do what you gotta do. It's all right. Thank you, Margie. Sorry. Thank you, Margie. Drive a school bus, go back Monday, spring break went quick. Oops, cataract surgery, both in 80s. Said no big deal, lens next week. Wow. Lens replacement is cataract with improved vision, right? Oh, you're very welcome, Lisa. Hopefully you get to better. Get to better? What the heck is that? Get to better. Hopefully you get to feeling better soon. Get to better. Son of a gun. Sometimes I crack myself up at how I talk. I guess that's a good thing, right? Make myself laugh at my own self. That's a good thing. Oh, y'all have 2 weeks of spring break? Words can be hard, that's for sure, especially when you're kind of run down and tired. Oh, I just hit my knee. Do you need me to check the email right now, Michelle? Shortcut sentences. Yeah, if only y'all knew what I meant. I mean, y'all probably did, but still. I just connected that and I had quite a bit to go. The words aren't wording. No, they're not. Did you see what I said to look at the email later? Okay, no, I missed that. All I saw was you were going to get tacos. Be right back. So. Oh yeah, I was going to show the fiber. Sorry about that, Giddy Joe. I got so much going on. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay. So this is the Whisper colorway. It has so many different colors in it. It's got like dark purple, a light purple, a kind of reddish pink, a light pink, a hot pink on this side. I wish it would show up better, but there's also like in this strip that is not there. There's peach. Let me see if I can find, because when you break it down, sometimes there's not the same amount of color on the half you break it down with. So it's like when you split it down the middle, it's like some of the colors are on one side and some of them aren't. No, I'm not hanking yarn tray. I'm spinning yarn. I'm making this into yarn. Yes, I read your messages. I think the other day when you left them, not recently. My pillow is sliding out under me. My camera don't pick up colors really well either. So, I mean, whoever gets this in person, I hope they really enjoy it, because it's not going to look anything like it does on camera at all. Had both eyes done last year, and I could see so good, but then immediately into phone and YouTube, doctor says I need to go back. Oh yeah, I remember when that happened. Hopefully, so Karen ABQ, if the doctor says stay off the phone, stay off the phone. No cheating. My favorite way Melissa and Thryss dyed plain white yarn was they squeezed the bottles. Yeah, that's called hand painting. I think I might have missed a few comments up before all that, so I apologize. Aw, thank you, Dee. Sandy says very interesting. Happy spring. The new season began 8 hours ago. Yeah. So are the colors spinning up in random colors that fade into each other? No, it's more like here. I'm gonna move the camera. If anybody gets motion sickness, close your eyes and I'll tell you when I'm done moving. All right, moving, 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 moving. All right, and I'm stopped. This is how it is spinning up, and hopefully you can kind of see. No, it's not. It just looks like a blur. Let's try and tilt a different way. Yeah, no, it's not going to show it up on camera, but it looks like a variegated, multicolored type type yarn. Yeah. Okay. Moving again. Moving, moving, moving. Okay. I tried. My lighting is probably not good enough. The light needs to be like right here. But I got an idea. I will be right back. Hold on. All right. So this is the one that I spun up earlier today of the same colorway. Can y'all see how it's different colors? Bye, Barry. That's all I see is bye, Barry. Have a great week. But can y'all see that? There, that's a better angle. This is kind of how it's spun up. See, I needed to have the light right there for it to even show it. Oh, there we go. Don't want to trip on anything. You mentioned you were going to dye blank wool. How are you going to dye it? Before spun or after? After. I'm going to spin it up first, turn it into yarn, because I'm a little scared of felting fiber. And plus, I want it completely saturated. So I will spin the yarn 2 hanks at a time, of course, you know, and then soak them in vinegar water and then dye them. And I plan to hand paint these this time instead of putting in a pot, dipping in the pot. Or what do they call that? Immersion, submersion dyeing. I don't know what it's even called. But yeah. Thank y'all. You could see the variegated, Sally? Well, it looks like blurred out and just kind of meh to me. Can I go on speakerphone? Oh, okay. Yeah, but anyway. Thank you, Denise. I think it was like back in 21 or 22. I can't remember what year. Maybe even 2020. I had dyed a whole bunch of yarn experimenting with food coloring and everything. And I used to watch that channel, Kim Knits. Kim Knits. And so I wanted to dye yarn and kind of got out of that. But I wanted to do it last sale with the teal, but I didn't have any saran wrap. So I just got some. So I plan to hand paint the 4 hanks, but I don't know if I'm going to do them all the same or if I'm going to do 2 the same and then the other 2 different. Not really sure yet. Still have your very first hank of yarn you ever spun. Still undyed. Oh my goodness. Aww. Well, that's cool. I still have, I think, my very first. Well, I have 2 little bitty hanks that I spun on a drop spindle. I still have those. And then I have my very first hank of yarn that I spun on Amelia, and I had dyed it like a light blue. So I still have that one. Yeah, you can buy superwash fiber. I believe they have I'm thinking super fine. Never mind, super fine merino. But they might, I mean, they might have superwash fiber, but I really don't know. I got confused there thinking about super fine merino, which that's even a lower micron than what I normally get. The variegated merino and the solid merinos I normally buy are 22.5 or 23 micron. They have 18, 19, and 16 at Mohair and More. So I just don't get it very often because it's a little bit more pricey. And plus, I think all they have is just 2 or 3 different colors of each kind. But that's a long staple. Yeah, I think it's about 3 or 4 inches for the merino staple length that I normally get. Um, because what I could do is I could go like this, and well, it did pull apart because, but if you know, and then it starts giving right about there. So that is a pretty long staple length. You want to dye some with your tie-dye kit? I actually have one of those in there too. People use Easter egg dye. Yeah, they do. There's also little tablets. You can also use Kool-Aid because it has the citric acid in there. I did one hank one time years ago that I had tried with Kool-Aid. It just smells really good. Makes you want to eat it. I tried Skittles also. Um, didn't quite work out like I thought. Um, what else did I do? Of course, food coloring. But yeah. So what is everybody working on? What projects y'all got going? I did get the first 18 rows done of the cat body last night. So all the increases are done. Nightbot is talkative. Just crocheted a couple of peeps and the mini zebra. Aw. Is that the same miniatures you were talking about the other day? I'm going to start my therapy. See y'all later. Bye, Michelle. I just finished my squares for Diana D's friendship blanket. Oh, cool. Sorry, cleaning dishes and cooking dinner while watching. No problem. Okay. Yeah, I want to see the little zebra you're talking about. Hi, Flower Tammy. Welcome in. Multitasking. I'm working on different shawl for my daughter. A worker is retiring at the end of April. This is a lacy square with central flower motif and crocheting as I go. The squares are on point. Awesome. Now I've done 7 different mini animals. Aw. Well, I want to see the little zebra. If you get a chance, send me a picture of it on Messenger. Hi, KimG. She's working on a baby blanket. I think I said hello to you earlier when you came in. Feedback when done on phone with grandson. That is fine, Sally. Enjoy your phone call with your grandson. Little amigurumi must be cute. She didn't have a tutorial for a zebra, but she had a tutorial for a unicorn. So I improvised. Well, good job. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You use a pattern from a different one and kind of just go from there. Oh, I just hit some of the red in there, reddish pink. Well, I'm actually half done fixing to connect the second half of this fiber. 3 weights are pretty quick to spin up, but 2 weights, whoa. they can take an hour and a half to 2 hours for a 2-weight for me for 2 ounces. First time trying a buffalo plaid color. Buffalo plaid colors. I'm not sure what that is. Still, it sounds interesting. That's what I wanted to know too. Yep, it's magic. That is the black and red like on Hunter's clothes. Oh, okay. My house is decorated in African themes, so the lion, elephant, monkey, and zebra are cute decorations. Oh, that's cool. They go well with your other decor. Well, I think I'm in my 3rd year of spinning. Let's see. February 23rd, not last year, but the year before. So February 23rd, 24 is when I first got Amelia up and going. And the first day I tried to spin, it took me about 3 or 4 days to actually be able to treadle and draft. But I was doing drafting different at it. To make it look easy. Oh yeah, I will definitely show it next week. I mean, not everybody is going to come to the live, so I mean, of course, I'll show what I get done over the next week. I mean, on Yarny Talk Thursday, I'll show what I did from Friday to next Thursday. Oh yeah, so you're having to carry the colors at the same time. Yeah, that can get a little awkward. I did a wolf a couple of years ago that had color work in it, and so I kind of know what you mean. I carried both colors, but I mean, I think you're crocheting with both of the colors at the same time. So yeah. Yes, I do. Actually, I have the first little 2 little bitty hanks that I had spun from my drop spindle. And then I also still have my very first spin on Amelia. And I ended up dyeing that one blue. So yeah, I think Patricia had asked that a little bit ago too. Somebody asked it. If it wasn't you, Patricia, sorry. Yes, you do, Dee. tried the drop spindle, and it was bad at it. I couldn't get the hang of it, and it came out thick like a 6-weight yarn. I did not, but I only messed with it for about a month and a half, maybe more like 3 weeks, I think. And so, I kind of lost interest because I didn't really, I wanted to learn how to spin thinner yarns, not do huge, but I never stuck with it. And I wanted a real spinning wheel, one that will treadle, that I could use my foot and treadle with. And, oh, it will be here soon. When is it supposed to get there? Hi, Jen's Hobby Nook. Welcome in. But yeah, I didn't care for the drop spindle too much. Some people can get the hang of it and love it, and I didn't. I couldn't figure out how to get it thin, like this thin. And the very first little hanks that I had spun on the drop spindle made me think of art yarn, My car. Oh, I think she means cat. Gunner has the zoomies. Oh, let me tell y'all what happened. Was it last night? Oh my gosh. Me and Canella were sitting in the garage. She was sitting in my lap, and our patio door I usually leave cracked open. Um, and my back is facing the patio door, and it was cracked open enough for Canella to go in and out if she wants to go to the backyard. And Canella's looking behind me. We don't hear anything yet. Obviously, she hears something, and she's looking. She's like looking around my arm. And then we both hear a noise, and she peels out on my leg and runs out the garage. Don't know what it was. I think it must have been another cat. But I got up, went and checked on Canella. She ran under the car, out the garage and under the car, and was looking into the garage. Oh, you'll get it Saturday. Yay! So tomorrow. And then I go and I search the backyard. I don't see nothing. But she freaked out. And I freaked out. I could not see what was behind me, but it sounded like something jumped in the garage and then jumped back out because they saw me sitting there talking to her or whatever. But I think it was another cat trying to come and eat her food. But man, that scared us both. And she took off. Crazy. That just snagged. No wonder it wasn't wanting to take up onto the bobbin. It had caught. No, I have not. I had seen something that said he was hospitalized but was okay. Stitching on the Hill with Diana. Welcome in, honey. So he passed away, really? Let me look that up real quick. I'm curious. He passed. Holy shoot. God, that sucks. See, the last I saw, he was in he was hospitalized but doing well in um Hawaii or something. Why did my page go white? What is going on? Page unresponsive. Can't see the chat. Hold on. So yesterday, wow. And I saw today, I had read something about, what was the article? Oh, about Val Kilmer's daughter allowing an AI generated thing, because he had signed up to do a movie before his death, but he was so sick he couldn't do it. And so they had asked his estate, which is his daughter and everything, for permission to use his image in this movie. And she said yes, he wanted to do that and all the, you know. And then when I had backed out of the article and went to the main page, that's where I saw the thing about Chuck Norris. Why is my page now wanting to not load? Close it out and reopen it. That's a bird that just got my attention. There's a mockingbird in front of the window. Come on. All right, bear with me. It's loading. For some reason, my page went unresponsive. It's just so sad. Hi, Summer. Welcome in. Yeah, he sure was a legend. At one time, he lived here in Texas. He had a ranch here called Lone Wolf Ranch. We drove past it one time when we were moving up here. Let's see. Ah! The bird was just trying to land on the window. Sorry if I scared anyone from screaming. It scared me. There's like that little lip where the window will raise, and it was trying to land on that part. Still here. Me and my sister just dug into the little candles and sucker candies and suckers just now. Couldn't help myself. Aw. Wow, I didn't realize he was 86 either, Noel. He was one of my stepmom's favorite actors. I hope she gets to meet him heaven's side. Aw. My chat stopped working on my TV, but still working on my phone. So weird. Yes, that is weird. YouTube has definitely been doing a lot of weird stuff. I was watching another video, geophysicist Stephen Ferns talking about the sun and earthquakes, and he mentions his passing. Wow, Living Water with Brenda will be live in an hour. I didn't even know he was ill. Honestly, I didn't even know that. Yes, he was 86. He went into the hospital and passed on the 19th. Aww. You know, and I keep seeing a lot of actors that, bye Dee, have a good evening, that are starting to pass away, and I'm just like, no, and I'm kind of expecting any day now, you know, like Harrison Ford and all the actors from the 80s and 90s that were big, you know, like, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want that to happen. I heard about his passing early this morning. Sad tribute. Yeah, really, they can't advertise that Chuck is ill. Put window feeder up with suet cake. It knocks as per pet card at the cake. I was not aware about Chuck Norris was ill either. None of the current day actors are as famous as the one. Exactly. That's why they're so classic, you know. The ones I grew up watching are the ones that I still enjoy. I remember when John Candy passed. He was working on that movie Wagons East, and I don't remember how he passed, but I cried. I loved John Candy, you know, and Steve Martin, Martin Short. I love watching their movies too. And yeah, let's see. Did any of the, okay, Nisi had come into the chat. I'm gonna put a little check mark. And Terry's alter ego came in, but I don't think I saw any of the other gifted members. So when I go back and put all my, no, Steve Martin's alive. I mean, he's still alive. No. I'm just saying because he's up there in age, you know, there's so many different actors that, you know, are getting older as we get older. And I'm just like, please don't go. I look forward to Only Murders in the Building every year. Hi, Alicia. Hi. Emergency in Hawaiian hospital. I need past the morning of the 19th. You know, and I saw that, and then I saw the article where he was recovering. That is insane. Yes. I remember him. I remember I cried when I found out Sean Connery died, when Gene Wilder passed. I mean, I didn't even know Gene Wilder had passed till like 2 years after, and I started crying. I was like, oh my god, no, what? And then I found out he had Alzheimer's. Hi, Vicky Oodles. Welcome in. All right. Yeah, I didn't see anybody else except for Terry and Macy. So when I go to check off people for the attending a live, makes you realize we can go at any time. Enjoy days. We are here. Exactly. Yeah. Never know how long you have left. I was sad when Robin Williams passed. Yes, that's another one. I watched all of his movies, majority, like 95% of them. There might have been few that maybe I didn't have access to, or they wouldn't have, like, either had to rent them or something like that. Yeah, he was another good one. Grumpy is so spoiled. He was outside earlier, but came back in to request bottled water instead of drinking from the giant water tray. I just refilled fresh from the hose. Wow. Aw, hi Yolanda. Thank you so much, sweetie, for gifting a membership. And Stitching on the Hill with Diana. Got it. Congratulations. I wonder, are you still here, Diana? Stitching on the Hill? Well, congrats. Robin stuff bored me. Yeah, I actually don't think it was a suicide, but that's just me. Just watched a video talking about Robin Williams and the truth as to what happened and why he did it. Well, interesting. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. But yeah. You never know with Hollywood actors. I mean, could have been a setup, maybe not. Who knows? I know Stitching on the Heel was here, so I'm gonna put a little check mark for later. What? How? We're at an hour, almost hour and a half. He had a brain disease found on autopsy, is what it says. Oh, wow. That is interesting. Didn't know that either. Alarm's fixing to go off to remind me to take my meds. Oh, yes, I did see you say Michael Jackson. Yeah, he said he didn't want to have his family suffer what he was going through. Oh, I think the hardest for me out of all of them passed on. Did you hear Jermaine son Jafar is making a movie as him as his uncle Michael comes out next month? No, I didn't know that. Danny Joe, would you like to pick our keyword for tonight for the entry giveaway? Yes, yes. Now that does sound familiar, Summer. Yes, Eric Dane. I used to love that show, The Last Ship. That's another one. Yes. It hit me hard last year when I found out Val Kilmer died. I loved him as an actor, and my mom and I and my brother do movie nights every Saturday night or Saturday, depends on you know um, time frame and all that. But that month we dedicated to Val Kilmer. We watched all his great ones at every Saturday. Sunshine. Got it. All right. Yes, Chandler from Friends. He also passed. Yeah, I remember that. All right, that is our keyword, sunshine. Go ahead and enter it now. I don't really have a place I can set the phone. Oh, another thing. I don't know how many of y'all had seen the community tab posts that I made. Back in the beginning of February, I had said something about Carl Ann Cast was sick and that she didn't have long for this world. Her body was starting to shut down on her, and I every so often I would try to find the obituary for her, and nothing would come up. And finally, I don't think I had searched for all of March, and Tuesday I searched and I found the obituary, and I posted it on my community tab. Now, some of y'all might have seen her as Carl Ann Cast on YouTube here, or she later changed her name to Carly Creates or Carly Crochets. One of those, I don't remember, but yeah. So she officially did pass on February 10th of this year. I kind of cried a little bit, to be honest. I mean, she hadn't been around my channel in a while, but to know that somebody that was here, it was sad. We're up to 19. Yes, go check out Young 40 Mom Crafts. I don't know if you're going to be on with me. No, you're not on with me this month. I think you are next month, though, Alicia. If there's a fifth Friday, actually, I think you're on the fourth Friday next month because Bridget will be on the Sit and Spin with Katie and I. Yes, it does, Sandy. Oh, you're going to be on late tonight? Well, Alicia's going live tonight. Go raid, do a Yarny Cat raid over there later. Spin while y'all enter. 10 p.m., so that's 9 Central, I'm thinking. And that's 8 Mountain, 7 Pacific. I think she is in Eastern Standard Time. So, I mean, I think that's 10 p.m. Eastern. Right, Alicia? Yeah, I believe she's in Eastern time. Yes. Okay, so Sandy, that is at Eastern time. So 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 7, 8. Let me redo that. 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, 7 Eastern. There we go. Got too much twist, it won't go in. There we go. I might be up. Well, actually, I will probably be up. I'll try to stop by if I remember to. I've been here lately since the time changed again. I've been staying up later. I was going to bed early in the fall when the time changed. Now I'm going to bed later. I think the earliest I've probably been to bed since the time change was 12:30. So a little after midnight. I'm going to connect this little bit and then check the entries. We got 20. Fibers stuck to my leg. All right. Let's see. She had just dropped it a little bit ago, but Danny Joe, it's about a 3 weight. Alicia, type drop. I think Sandy. Oh, retype, honey. It's DRP is what you spelt. Hi, Sally. Welcome back. It's about a 3 weight. Did my chat stop? Did it? For some reason, Nightbot did not drop it. After a week, I'm getting up at 5 a.m. is gonna kill me. Oh, there. Well, no, that's Facebook group. Well, it should have dropped her channel anyway, so there it goes. For some reason, he was slacking on his job. All right, so we had hit the goal earlier, so I'm also going to be drawing an extra 5 names. So we're going to be drawing 11 names tonight. I was reading the blue letters. What blue letters? Yahoo! Danny just says. Blue ink. It's 3 weight. There might be a little, I see a curly Q in there. I'm going to straighten that out. That'll come out when I put it on the knitting knotty. But good luck all. Yahoo! What's with the Wahoo? I mean, not Yahoo. Or, yeah, that's Yahoo. I'm thinking W. Wahoo! Anyway. All right. We have 21 names. Or 21. Woohoo! All right. We are going to go ahead and start drawing. Hopefully, you know, no more freezing problems like Tuesday. I haven't noticed any problems. So, all right. Good luck. Here we go. Demetra, the naked snail. Congrats, Demetra. It must went up 1, because we still have 21. All right. Next, good luck. Cindy Lulu. Congrats. Next, good luck. Yep, you just entered in time. Janice Erfer. Congrats. Next, good luck. Hi, Suzanne Goulet. I just saw your name. Oh, look at that. And then you win. I saw your name go by. Thought I'd say hello. I did see you comment a little bit earlier, and I meant to say hello, but I think we were all talking about stuff, about the actors passing and all that. I can't remember. Did I do the sound effect? I don't remember. All right. Next. Good luck. Sandy Dandy. Congratulations. Next. Good luck. Yeah, that was a fun I can't even say it. Noel. Coincidence. My mouth did not want to say that word. Congrats, Noel. Next, 5 more to go. Yolanda. Congrats, Yolanda. Next, good luck. Karen ABQ. Congrats, Karen. Okay, next one. Terry. Congrats, Terry. Okay, next. Two more. Jennifer Redgate. Congrats, Jennifer. All right, and the last winner, entry winner, is Young 40 Mom, Alicia. Congratulations. Well, congrats on the entry winners. Demetra, The Naked Nail, Cindy Lulu, Janice Urfer, Suzanne G, Goulet, Sandy Dandy, Noel D, Yolanda P, Karen ABQ, Terry F, Jennifer R, and I wrote you down as Young 40 Mom. But I was going to put Y4M because I that's usually what I abbreviate, or Alicia Young, like Y 40, Young Y40 is what I do put. But congratulations, everyone. Let's see. I have an entry giveaway in Yarny Talk Thursday that I hid in there. I draw that Monday. What is flying back to Omaha, Nebraska for my 24-year-old grandson's wedding, April 18th. Oh, well, have fun. That works. Well, I am going to go ahead and finish the rest of this off camera. I only have 2 more strips anyway, so, and y'all got to see me spin a little bit, and we chit-chatted and had fun, and I think it was a pretty good live tonight. So, I have a great evening. Company came by. Oh, okay. Well, thank y'all for joining me on this month's Sit and Spin. Katie might be with me on Tuesday. We're not for sure yet. Or on Friday with Bridget. So, all right, everyone. Well, I hope y'all have a very wonderful evening. Take care, stay safe, and have a good weekend. Bye for now, everybody.